and the U.S. was the sole country that kept vetoing it. Kept vetoing it. And I kept telling you that. I've been telling you that since the history of this thing. This is what happened. The U.S. stopped it. The U.S. stopped it, and the U.S. stopped it. Well, now the U.S. is saying, get it done. Get it done, but under these conditions, get it done. You have till this date. It was April the 1st, then June the 1st. Get it done. These are the dates we want it done by. Now, do those things change? Yes, they change with every meeting because circumstances change. But it's still going by that main guideline of this is the time frame. And if Iraq, probably some of you have been here 20 years ago when I told you this is negotiation 101. It's very simple. I give you 10 things to do while we're negotiating. You complete 8 of them, and sometimes 9 of them, and we come to the table to sign, and I say, oops, there's one more thing we got to do. Or, oops, in that process, there's 2 more things that we got to do. And we add them on. Knowing the whole time, I had a list of 50 things, but I knew 50 things at one time would overwhelm you, so I'll speed them to you 5, 6, 7 at a time. And as you get them accomplished, you can see what I see, and we'll grow through it. Well, now we're down to it. We're down to number 49 out of 50, or 50 out of 50. Get this done, and we're done. As far as I know, that's where we're at. Now, why do I say that? Because today, Iraq is telling their citizens, today, that the dinar is worth more than the dollar. That's what they told them again today. How can you keep saying that if it's not true? How can you keep saying that if you're not actually going to do it? But they are going to do it. They are going to do it. The banks are still there. They're still telling their people that they're on schedule, whatever the schedule is, and it's going to happen. So, Treasury, Federal Reserve, banks, everybody says they're on schedule for this happening as early as tomorrow morning. As early as tomorrow morning. If, in fact, they vote ahead of time, if they vote at the meetings they're going to have tonight, if they get it recorded in the Gazette tonight, we could see it as early as tomorrow morning. Now, if they do the meeting at 1 o'clock on Thursday, as is scheduled, the vote goes to the president, who's going to sign it off, the prime minister, we could possibly see the thing as early as Saturday morning, if they all take their time and do it. It's not going to take 15 days. Why? Because the people are complaining. Where's our jobs? Where's our money? Because the countries are complaining. We were all set to go on the 1st. Because that's when you guys said it was going to happen. Now you're affecting everybody. Because the smuggling is continuing, and the more they delay, then the crazier it gets. Because it's going right back up. And they have to fight that once again. So now is the time to do it. The banks are being restricted right now in how far they can go. Because they have to be back at a moment's notice. Reserves and treasuries aren't being able to take their phones into their locations anymore because they don't want them giving out any information while they're on the job. The rates are there. There's only one possibility, and it says the dinar may go by itself, but if it does, the dong and the rest of the currency will go within 48 hours. But it may give the dinar a 48-hour start. But I don't see it. Now, I'm just telling you right now, if they give it 48-hour start, I'm going to my appointment within 2 hours, and I'm going to buy all the dinar I can buy the next 48 hours. That's just my plan. I don't know what you guys are going to do. But trust me, if they make that mistake, I know how to fix it. All right? Let me see. Am I missing something else here? All right. They're getting everybody ready. They're getting their wealth managers ready. They want it to happen. They're saying by this weekend, if not before. The rates are the same. Let me see. Did I miss anything else? All right. Yep. They're saying the middle of the month should be the absolute latest if Iraq doesn't do what they're supposed to do tomorrow. If they do, it should be done. IMF is looking for this to happen Friday evening, which will probably be after 4 o'clock after the market's closed. So, now you guys got what I got. As early as tomorrow morning, could be Friday after 4, could be Saturday after they record. I don't know. We're not going to know. We're going to be given that type of information. This is how close we are. Nobody is ever going to call me and say at 8:30 in the morning it's going to happen. And then we're going to send you the email at 8:32, and this is what we need you to do. I tell you what will happen. It will happen at 8:30, 1:30, or 2:30. Then they will call me and say, check your email. We're ready to go for any conversation we need to have. And then I will send it out to people on our email list. That's what will happen. That's the only way it's going to happen. We're only going to know for sure after it has happened. So all we can do is prepare for it to happen. Be ready so we don't have to get ready. Have a plan so we don't have to run around like chickens with our head cut off. Think of who we're going to involve in the process. Anyway, because the news is good. It's going to be involved in our process. Excited. And imagine they're still waiting for this weekend. That's the only way you're going to figure out. It's at any minute. That was from this morning, right? Is what IMF said. It could go any minute now. President said they're waiting. Are they doing something at this meeting in Iraq this afternoon that they're having? Are they going to do it at 1 o'clock tomorrow if they take the vote? And from that point on, they will just wait for CBI to do what CBI does. The rest is done. Iraq can't release any money, any projects, can't hire any people, can't pay anybody till they get this budget done.